Hi there, Gemini. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at June 26th through July 2nd. So we are finally moving into July, halfway through 2017, and hasn't it gone quickly? And there's been a lot of retrograde activity and activity that hasn't exactly been fabulous. But now that Jupiter is moving direct in Libra through early October, things are really moving ahead for you and well for you. The Mars-Neptune trine is still in effect this week, but it's overshadowed by Mercury, your ruler, the planet of communication and clear thinking, who's booked out for 4 different meet and greets with Jupiter, Neptune, Mars, and Pluto this week. There's also a dangerous Mars-Pluto opposition on the horizon that could complicate your life. On Tuesday, June 27, the game is on when Mercury squares optimistic Jupiter and then moves on to trine intuitive Neptune later that day. With both these placements, your biggest challenge for the first part of the week is not to engage in magical thinking, Geminis. In other words, just because you wish for it to happen doesn't mean it will happen, and if it does happen, it doesn't mean it's going to be good for you. Mercury is up again Wednesday, June 28, and this time it hooks its wagon to a prickly Mars in Cancer, your second house of self-esteem and self-worth. Because this Mercury-Mars conjunction is as pointed as it is defensive, this is a week to watch your mouth. Mercury's next mission is a one-time face-off with Pluto on Thursday, June 29. This Mercury-Pluto opposition deepens the mental process but has a hard edge. If you decide to express yourself, you may come to regret it dearly, Geminis. Maybe it's better to keep your thoughts to yourself this week, something that's not always so easy for you to do. There's yet another complicated opposition coming up Sunday, July 2nd, between Mars and Pluto that carries somewhat of a security alert. Although intensely dark and dangerous people, places, and things may have a certain charm for you, this opposition is a warning that unless you want to get hurt, this is not the right time to get involved with people who have that dark energy around them, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. And they are people to be avoided at all costs, even speaking to them, texting them, emailing them. You just don't want them in your life right now. And so remember that as you go to skip out for brunch with them or pick up the phone and talk to them, remember that dark energy that they do have. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. We're halfway through 2017, and let's hope that the second half is better than the first. Thanks so much, Geminis.